Thank you, Professor Lee, Mr. President, and the organizing committee for inviting me to this symposium. Today, I talk about pathological role of vasopressin in water metabolism disorders. This slide shows the negative feedback control of vasopressin release. Vasopressin is synthesized in supraoptic nuclei and the paraventricular nuclei of the hypothalamus and released from posterior pituitary. Vasopressin binds to beta receptors in renal collecting duct and increase cyclic AMP. Vasopressin-dependent water channel aquaporin-2 increase water permeability, which alternates plasma osmolarity and circulated blood volume. These two factors regulate osmotic, non-osmotic release of vasopressin by mediating osmoreceptors and baroreceptors, respectively. This slide shows cellular action of vasopressin in renal collecting duct cells. Vasopressin binds to beta receptors and increase cyclic AMP. Cyclic AMP activates protein kinase A. Protein kinase activates, promotes cellular trafficking of aquaporin-2 from intracellular vesicle to apical plasma membranes. Then aquaporin-2 increase water permeability into the cells and pass through the aquaporin-2, aquaporin-3 into the blood vessels. In addition, cyclic AMP activates aquaporin-2 transcription and increase aquaporin protein synthesis. This means long-term regulation. This is the structure of aquaporin-2. There are 6 transmembrane domains. There are 2 NPA boxes. This is the fundamental structure for pore formation. Aquaporin-2 is a vasopressin-regulated water channel in collecting duct cells. There are 2 regulatory systems, that is short-term regulation and long-term regulation. Short-term regulation means cell trafficking of aquaporin-2 from subapical microsome to apical plasma membranes. Long-term regulation means transcriptional regulation of aquaporin-2 and abundance of aquaporin-2 protein. There are 3 types of hyponatremia in association with extracellular volume. SIH belong to the euvolemic hyponatremia, and hyponatremia in edematous disease belong to the hypervolemic hyponatremia. Today I talk about 3 disorders that mean SIH and the edematous disease and hyponatremia associated hypothalamic disorders. First, I show you euvolemic hyponatremia. It's in the SIH. This chest CT scan shows with mediastinal condition. Here is the tumor shadows. Histological examination of this tissue, tumor tissue, is shown here. This hematocrit eosin staining shows small cell carcinoma of the lung. Immunocytochemistry using anti-vasopressin antibody shows there are vasopressin-containing cells in the cancer cells. Thus, ectopic production of vasopressin is diagnosed. This slide shows diagnostic criteria of SIH. There are hyponatremia, hypoosmolarity, hypertonic urine, neither dehydration nor edema, and normal adrenal and renal function. In addition, serum uric acid is less than 5 mg per dl, plasma renin activity is less than 5 nanogram per minute per hour, and increased plasma vasopressin levels despite of hypoosmolarity. This slide shows the cause of SIH. They include malignant cancer, central nervous system disorders, pulmonary disease, and drug administration. The mechanism for exaggerated release of vasopressin is divided into 2 types. One, ectopic production. Vasopressin is synthesized and released from tumor cells. Second, vasopressin derived from neural hypophysis in association with central nervous system disorders, pulmonary disease, and drugs. We knew that SIADH is a euvolemic hyponatremia. We examined why SIADH have euvolemic hypostasis. I'll show you vasopressin escape phenomenon. We made experimental SIADH model rats. The rats were received by continuous subcutaneous infusion of DDAVP by osmotic mini pumps. The rat ate either solid diet show or liquid diet. Liquid diet makes hyponatremia in rats. The control animals showed called DDAVX rats have 8 solid chows. This slide serum sodium levels, plasma osmolarity. As shown in open circles, serum sodium levels were decreased below 120 millimole per liter on day 2, and hyponatremia persisted during the rest of the observation period. In the control rats, serum sodium level remained normal. This slide shows urine volume, urine osmolarity. In the SIADH rats, urine volume partially recovered after day 4, and concomitantly, urine osmolarity reduced this, as compared to the control animals. Tritium vasopressin binding studies